So today I'm joined by Series 4 Interior Design Masters winner, Monica. Monica, congratulations on winning the show.
Thank you so much. Hi, thank you.
What does it mean to you to win the series?
Oh gosh, just being a participant in the last series was incredible, but winning it is like mind blowing. It's very surreal, but I'm very grateful and quite proud.
Yeah, you should be. I love the bar in the final episode. It was class.
Thank,
And
thank you. Yeah.
what inspired you to enter the show?
Um, I always felt like I loved decorating ever since I was a kid, and had my own room back in Poland. Yeah, I would always just spend all of my pocket money on like decorations and stuff. So there was always this big passion for having a beautiful space around me. And then when I moved to Poland, I got to decorate the house exactly how I wanted with my ex-partner. We did it exactly how we wanted, and it was dark and it was quite alternative and quite unique. And I think that's when I really, really thought to myself, okay, I might take this to the next level. And then
Yeah.
I saw another furniture upcycler because I do furniture painting as well. And I saw another
Mm.
furniture upcycler, Abby, on season 3. And I was like, okay, yeah, I feel like if she can do it, I can do it too. So
You could
I
do it.
applied. Yeah,
Great. And then here you are.
I know.
And what was your favorite design week from the series and why?
um, I'm gonna say personally for me, I think my most successful one is definitely the last one, but my personal favorite was the groom's lodge, the bedroom in the groom's lodge. I think for
It's
me it
beautiful.
was very like personal. Um, Everything that I've put in there is like I could have totally have that bedroom in my own house. It was very me and it was very personal, and everything I've put there just gave 100% of love to it, and I was very proud of it. So yeah.
It works. Yeah, because I was
Mm.
watching that one with Tom. You didn't think you were working
Mhm.
together, but then all kind of it did. It was cohesive in the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
It
I
was
think
great.
we had a good week that week. Um we both did it from the heart, and we both felt that everything that we're doing just works. And I think that also really helps, because even though we didn't create one idea for the whole space, we created two ideas. We worked closely together, and yeah, in the end it really worked. I'm so proud of the whole lodge that both Tom and I created. It was, yeah, definitely my favorite project.
Yeah, it was lovely. And in the end, there's a celebrity designer that kind of comes in and helps Monica with her decision, or Michelle with her decision, sorry. Which celeb designer were you most excited about?
You're asking the question because you already know. Yes, it's Abigail Ahern. I am totally fangirling Abigail Ahern, and she knows that.
Yeah, she's
Uh,
very you. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely love her, and I was so excited. And funny story is that I know from the previous shows that she's usually a guest judge on one of the episodes. And so I was really secretly excited that maybe this year she's also going to be a guest judge. And every week she wasn't there. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I just need to push another week so I can maybe meet Abigail. And basically, I had to survive to the final just so I can meet
Oh, you
Abigail.
made it. You made it.
I
So
made
that
it.
that made the final even more special then for you if that was like your design hero.
Absolutely. And hearing Abigail Ahern complimenting the space that I designed, honestly, a dream come true. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, dream come true.
Oh, that's so nice. And talking about just about the kind of time pressure that you're all under when you're doing these projects, how did you cope with that?
I I don't think I coped really well with that, if I'm honest. It is definitely um it was my biggest problem. Like my biggest problem area was time management. And um I yeah, I know that it's been emotional, and I know that I basically have meltdowns almost every single episode, every single challenge. It's because of the time frame. I struggle with ADHD, and I struggle with with time, with reading time, kind of in a way. Just time escapes me. It's a difficult concept for me sometimes to understand, and doing stuff in 2 days is just
Hard.
crazy, man.
But you always
It's
managed to
hard.
pull it out of the bag in the end.
I know, and honestly, a lot of the times I was shocked that I did. But I did, nevertheless, I did, and it worked. And I'm just happy that, in real life, I have a little bit more than 2 days to finish a
Yeah,
project.
that's my how did you manage to like keep yourself motivated through those time pressures?
Honestly, I just, first of all, Abigail Hearn, I just secretly knew that I need to survive to meet her.
Yeah.
Secondly, I just think that always wanted to, because there's a real client. These are all commercial spaces. Every single challenge, there's a real person behind the business that I am renovating, redecorating. And I just always wanted to give them what they would want, and not finishing it would be a disaster, I guess. So that's also the reason. Definitely, I always had the client in the back of my head, hoping
Great,
that they will
yeah.
love what I'm doing. Yeah.
That was spurring you on. Great. And we know the prize of the show is to design a top cocktail bar. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so we are currently doing it as we speak. There's a crew in
Oh,
the bar painting and wallpapering and putting a lot of stuff. It's amazing because the bar management really, I feel like it's a perfect price for me. It's already a cool and quite alternative bar, and what I'm doing with it is honestly 100% me. There's like lots of darkness and lots of gothy, edgy vibe. There's even a massive taxidermy peacock at the entrance, which
oh,
is
of course
just,
there is.
of course there is.
And
So
where is the bar?
yeah.
Is the bar London based or?
Yes, Soho in London.
Oh, very
Yeah,
good. I'll have to go there then.
definitely. Yeah, prime location, really cool bar, and yeah, I can't wait when it's all finished and I can come and have a drink there. I think
And
it's gonna be nice.
when's it due to open or be finished?
So I'm there next week to do some finishing touches, do some gilding, and yeah, my like uh finishing touches. Sorry, I lost the word. So hopefully by next week we will be finished.
Oh,
Fingers
very
crossed.
exciting. Cool.
Yeah.
And so what will you personally take from your time on the show? What will
Um,
you take away?
I feel like the show has helped me uh gain confidence in what I'm doing, and I think the show has showed me that like what my strengths are and what my weaknesses are as well. But it's good. Like I'm definitely a way more confident person now, and I do know what my style is, and I know that might not be everyone's cup of tea, but there are people that enjoy it,
Yeah.
and these people get in touch with me, and yeah, I've already had a few messages. So I think the future is gonna look good for me. It's dark, but it's good.
Dark but good. Yeah, very
Yes.
good. And what's life been like since you finished filming? Have you been working on any projects or anything?
Yeah, so we've had the winning prize. That's been an ongoing situation. We've had some breaks. I've had some personal situations. I've moved to a new city, got a new job as well. So it's a lot has happened. Sorry. A lot has happened. But yeah, like I said, I have been getting a lot of love on my Instagram account and a few messages here and there. So I am currently finishing the bar in London and already doing a nice commercial project in where I work in Nottingham, and then potentially doing a domestic project for a beautiful like Victorian style house, which is a dream come true. So yeah.
Oh, very good. So yeah, and the offers will probably keep coming after tonight's episode.
Ooh, hopefully.
And what would be your dream interior design project?
Mm, I'm gonna say, yeah, something like a big Victorian house. I would definitely. I feel like I'm more inclined towards working on domestic projects, um because I feel like I love designing bedrooms. It's just something that I'm very passionate about because especially bedrooms, they can be a bit darker, they can be moody and romantic, and that's definitely the vibe that I prefer. So yeah, a dream project would be some sort of Victorian tall ceiling, beautiful ornate fireplaces, and then I can put my granny goth style in there.
Yeah, yeah, I could see a Victorian house would really suit your kind of style. What are the key things that you kind of consider when you're designing a room?
Um, I feel like obviously I need to listen to what my client is saying. That's the start of any type of project. You listen to what your client wants, and then you kind of slowly try to add a little bit of of your style or your expertise, what you know, and then merge it into something nice so that they're happy and I'm happy. You're happy as a designer. Um, but yeah, you just I feel like a lot of the decisions for me personally, it's quite difficult to explain because it all comes from this like from the heart or from the gut feeling. So I love
Mm.
to, be able to look at the space and feel it and then sit down and get a mood board and get the ideas flowing. I'm sorry that I can't give a more like
Yeah,
precise
no,
answer, but
that's
it's
great.
very difficult. It's just all comes from here.
Yeah, and I suppose it just depends as well on who your client is and what they like, and it's quite
Yeah,
personal.
absolutely.
And
Yeah, it is.
yeah, and what advice would you give anyone who's kind of dreaming of being an interior designer or even
Go for it.
applying, yeah,
Or applying
applying
for
on
the
the
show.
show?
Absolutely. Just be true to yourself. Even if your style is not something that maybe is, trendy or you see it everywhere, don't care for that. They're like, it's good to have your own style. It's good to have your own niche. And just honestly, just being true to yourself and believing in yourself. This is something that I've learned, and this is
Yeah.
something I think if you are an interior designer, if you are an artist in any way, you need to believe in yourself. There will be someone who will love what you're doing.
Yeah, it's very true. And kind of just looking at trends, what interior trend would you like to see making a comeback?
I feel like I'm already seeing it kind of coming back. This kind of like grungy 90s. At the
Mm,
moment, I see it a lot in fashion, but I have this feeling a lot of the times fashion and interior design, they like come hand in hand. So I can see the 90s, the grungy vibe. I really like the
yeah.
punky grungy vibe. I love it. I can see it happening, and I think it's gonna come to interiors anytime now.
Yeah, I love the 90s. That'll be good. And so what's next for you, Monica, now that the show's
Um,
stopped?
So I definitely want to continue with my brand, the 80 per square, with my painted furniture and my snake art and home decorations. Definitely would love to continue doing that, and then just add interior design as something that I can offer on top of that. Yeah, that's basically it's always been my dream to have like a brick and mortar shop where I can have my furniture, my decorations, and then I can have like, a nice desk, like a mini studio, and then people could come and have a chat with me and we can design some cool granny goth spaces.
Lovely. Well, yeah, I'm sure loads of people will be wanting to hire you after seeing the show. Well, best of luck with everything and congratulations again. Really enjoyed
Thank
watching you
you.
on the series.